Skype. That should be the cue. Your phone. Hey! Hey, Moose. So I was having a little bit of a error when it came to getting the audio to work. I'm not quite sure what was going on, but my mic just refused to recognize in any program. So I had to restart my whole computer, otherwise we would have already been about 5 minutes into the game. So, I'm guessing you're gonna notice there's a new overlay. I got a lot of positive feedback about the bottom bit, so I went ahead and made a full version. Because I had a couple issues myself with the chat box. I wanted to get the frequent followers and stuff, and I wanted to be able to like just showcase the gameplay without anything over top of it. So I went with this model. I also went and updated the Pokemon because I spent quite a few technical difficulties. There was some issues in the mic to work. Otherwise we would have started a little bit earlier. But you'll notice now that all the Pokemon are up to level 25 and evolved. And their portraits are all up to date. Which makes me happy. So now we can continue with the Cipher, Desert Outpost or Laboratory. So I was trying to figure out, I wanted to kind of plan a team out, and I tell you what, I could not find any information online about the Pokemon that are supposed to appear in the game, like as Shadow or even at the Pokespots. However, I did find out that there's 125 Shadow Pokemon in the game, which is kind of insane, because they said that the original amount was like 65, so nearly double the Shadow Pokemon. As well as that each Pokespot, and I think there's 3, there's either 3 or 4, they each have 25 each. So the variety of Pokemon we can actually attain in this game is kind of outstanding. So if you minus out all the the legendaries, which I think we can catch a couple of those too. This leaves us with around maybe 200 plus Pokemon to catch. And that's not even including the fact that the Pokemon can evolve. Huh? Well, if it isn't this a tiny little intruder. So we actually have like a very good variety of Pokemon to choose from here. Which I think is pretty neat. I also went ahead and got yeah, right? I mean, Emerald has a lot, and I don't think it has as many as this game does, which I thought was pretty cool actually. So where was I going? I also went ahead and grabbed all of the stones to evolve Eevee. So when maybe a little bit later, when the stream starts popping off a little bit, get a couple more viewers, we'll maybe do a vote on what to evolve Eevee into, because it can currently evolve into anything. So I don't know if it's going to stay on the team or not, but it's quite a good Pokemon right now, so we're going to use it for a bit, at the very least. But I kind of want to check out the Grovyle and Combusken. Now, something I noticed with the Grovyle's model, it's actually wrong. I'll probably be able to see it better in a battle. So Grovyle is supposed to have like 3 leaf bits on each end, Or on each of his arms? Yeah, you want Umbreon? Well, maybe you'll get your Umbreon. Wasn't it you who wanted the Pikachu yesterday? And then we had the unfortunate accident where it showed up and it got one-tapped by Trico. Have you heard? Prototype XG001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. We can't get Crane to give up details about his purification study. All XG001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too. He sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I've heard Lavrina's getting incensed? Oh, incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you. Wait a second. That sounds like child kidnapping. That's one step above adult kidnapping, or baseline kidnapping. So Does the audio sound off to you at all? Like kind of delayed-ish? I might have to go and fix that. It kind of... I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing things. No, see, it just did it right there. It kind of goofed. And you know, I think there's a... I never read it anywhere, but I think there's actually a bug. These AI... It seems like if they have, like, Pokemon with Protect... Oh, okay, you're on your phone. But it seems like these AI, if they have Protect on a Pokemon in that first slot, they will always use it. It made training the Grovyle and Combusken pretty difficult because of that stupid Catnia the green dude had. It just Spiky Shield and then protected, and Spiky Shield and protected. It never attacked me. Not even once. So hopefully we don't... I don't know if maybe it's just these early AI are just bad like that. Or what. Because at some point it's just going to be like, well, I just won't attack the first slot. But man, yeah, yeah, Hoenn models are so much more crisper than the stadium ones. I'm busy. I'll let you go today, so go home without any fuss, okay? Oh, that is... I'm not good at battling, but now is not the time to be telling you that. Oh, we're gonna battle the other dude too. So also, when I was going around getting Pokemon up to level and getting the other ones unshadowed or ready to be purified, I was just talking to the people in a town or whatever it was called, the grassy place where we purify, and so many of them they just had like little Pokemon battles to have with them, and they were all like absolutely terrible. They were like level 12 Pokemon. It was like, it was really easy to get Pokemon ready to be purified with them and just get like no XP. So we've got a lot of more Pokemon to actually give names to now, which I think is pretty neat. I think there's 4 of them sitting in the PC ready to be purified. So whenever we head back there with some new Shadow Pokemon, we can get some naming done. And of course we still have to name these new Pokemon, Grovyle, Combusken, and I think Eevee still needs a name too, which we can do when we go back to the town. I'm looking forward to. I must say, like, I was looking at the character model, the player, and like in the overworld, it looks super crisp, with like the polys. Although like there's some clear texture issues that I have not been able to figure out how to fix. Other than that, the game, like, because of the art style that they went with, it aged quite well, all things considered. Hello, little boy. You lost your way. Do you think there's like another story of this place, so they're just sitting above? Or are these guys just hanging out in the air vents to avoid doing work? Terry. Who is Terry again? I can't remember. I don't know if you're spelling it wrong or... Yeah, the game was ahead of time when it came out. Yeah, it was. I mean, like, when I saw they were finally doing like the Shadow Bear. Oh, Teddy Ursa. No, he might not be till later in the game because he was supposed to be what the Tailo was. So, like the first Pokemon you got in this ROM hack was Tailo instead of what am I doing? Instead of the Teddy Ursa. I think it's just spelled T-E-D-I-E Ursa? U-R-S-E, I think? Teddy Ursa? I could be wrong. But, he might show up later, because, I mean, honestly, he'll probably be one of the Pokemon at the, like, little Pokestops. But yeah, like, I was really hoping the Switch game would, like, just be a massive improvement on this one. Because it's the new console game. And I've been watching it, and, like, I don't feel like the animations are up to par with what this game has. I mean, like, almost all the Pokemon here have, like, their own little version of how they do moves. And they have different animations for different types of moves, too. Like, some of them have physical attack moves, where they'll actually run up and do stuff. Whilst the ones in the new Pokemon game just seem to still stay static and not move at all. Which I find really disappointing. Because I saw recently there was a Chinese Pokemon knockoff that actually had better animations. Granted, not all of them were like made by them, most of them were ripped off from other sources. But I mean, Game Freak has access to all of those animation sources. So, what the hell, they put U-turn in? And Power Up Punch? Ooh. It's like, how hard is it? Game Freak's like, it has the most money out of every like gaming company in the world. They make so much bank off of Pokemon. And they can't reinvest it into fucking hiring more staff to make their new Pokemon game? Like, knock it out of the park? It's a console game. And it's like, don't give me like, there's not enough memory and shit. Have you seen the Legend of Zelda games? Like, Breath of the Wild was fucking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous game. And it's huge and massive. Hold it. If you want to pop open the chest, you'll have to beat me first. And like, I saw an article, I think last night, saying that the new Pokemon game's wild area, which I thought was actually going to be pretty small. They said it was like the size of 2 of Breath of the Wild zones. And that gave me a little hope, because if it's that big, because I'm pretty sure the zones are quite expansive in the Breath of the Wild game. I've not played a lot of it, but I just remember seeing it being in like these big open areas. And if they actually have more than just like that static walk animation for the Pokemon, I think it could be really cool. Kind of like I don't know if you've ever played Pixelmon. Excuse me, the Minecraft mod. Like, that's kind of what it looks like in Pokemon Let's Go. Was that the Pokemon just kind of walked around and didn't do all that much. and it reminded me of Pixelmon. So I was really hoping that like the wild area, they'd actually like do stuff. Like maybe they'd have special animations where they'd run around and jump around, or even just, I don't know, interact with each other. Some level of like just extra effort would go a long way to pleasing me. But it's like they're not gonna make these amazing. Yeah, dude, like they could do some of the sickest animations ever, and it's like they only have to do it once. They only have to do it this one time for that one, the Pokemon, and then they just have to do it for the next set that they come out with. It's like, come on, it's not that difficult. Like literally back in 2013, the head of development was like, yeah, we're trying to future-proof the Pokemon games. We're creating like 4K models. They said like hyper or ultra high def models so that they could keep using the same models over and over again, and they just basically render them down. So like I think the 3DS's models were like in 720p, but it's like they have hyper in-depth models just so that they can keep using the same ones over and over again. So it's like they have no excuse for like modeling times. All they have to model is the new ones. And I guess those new weird variants of the Gigamax Pokemon, which it doesn't even seem like they did them for like every Pokemon. It seems like just another Mega Evolution style where they just mapped out the skeletons again. Or whatever, they mapped out the model, like just a new variant model. So I mean, come on. You didn't put all that much work in it. And like some of these Gigamax Pokemon, like that Meowth. Holy vey, what were they thinking with that one? Like, yeah, I too wanted a slinky Meowth. Letting in a child like this, unchallenged? What is wrong with Cypher security? That's what I'm saying, dude. This is the second time this is happening to you guys, too. And like, I'm kind of really annoyed with the Charizard thing, too. Like, what is this, Charizard's third form now? How many forms does this guy get? Does he get like a Mega Evolution Gigamax version of each of the forms now too? There's like a 5th stage of it? Because like, don't get me wrong, I think Charizard's a pretty cool Pokemon, but there were other starters, you know? Like, the Johto Pokemon have just been getting like the absolute screw throughout all of these new Pokemon games. I think they've got the least amount of Megas. I don't think they've gotten a single Alolan form. Or like any of the new forms. At least not that I know of. So, why are they hating on Gen 2 so much? Like, I like Gen 2. It didn't have that big of a variety of Pokemon. But it was still, like, it's still one of the more adored and loved generations. No, I do hope when they eventually make the Pearl and Diamond remake. Where am I going? I'm trying to figure out how to get to the next part, and I don't know what to do. I think it's right down here. I hope it comes out and it's like, it's got that kind of big open world feel too. I don't know. I really want the new Pokemon game to be good. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. But it's like they don't want to like overdo everything. A Bulbasaur. Can we catch that? I bet we can catch it. I love Bulbasaur. That's my favorite Gen 1 starter. Oh dude, I got Fire Red on Christmas in like 2004. Like it was like, aw, you cock tease. Throwing out a Bulbasaur and then hitting me with a Magnemite. You kidding me? Get out of here. Man. That's kind of upsetting. I really wanted to catch the Bulbasaur. Oh my god. I thought that was gonna kill it. For a second there. I actually, on my Fire Red version, when I was like 9 or 10, my parents took me on a cruise to the Bahamas, and there was this program. It was like the Squeak Squad or something. It was like the daycare basically for the cruise ship, and I would just like hatch eggs of Bulbasaur and then name them after like the kids who I made friends with there. And like I still have like boxes of Bulbasaurs on that Fire Red version, even though like a bunch of them have been deleted over time. I still have quite a good number of them. It's gonna make me really sad when that clock in there dies. It makes me kind of want to start moving them up so I can save them forever. Like my Venusaur, my first really good Pokemon. I love that Venusaur, and then I had a Vaporeon too. That I took both of them and trained them up to like 76 and 64, and then I beat the Elite Four with just them and the legendary birds who were level 50 because they were my only strong Pokemon. I remember it being such a challenge too to beat the Elite Four in that game. Back when it was like, I don't know, maybe it was because I was just a stupid kid. It was really hard. Like, I really diss on my younger selves, because it's like... Yeah, I know. I think my Venusaur... So, like, in Emerald, there was a exploit you could do at the Battle Frontier, where you could duplicate your Pokemon. And I had done that to my Venusaur, because I wanted to send it to my Pearl version. Because I had, like, this massive collection of what I thought were good Pokemon back then. I like collected boxes of level 100 fighting Pokemon, but I didn't know anything about nature or like move balances or tier lists. It was like what I thought were considered strong Pokemon. Little boy, what are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. So like I take them, and my friend and I go to my friend's house, and he had Pokemon Battle Revolution. And we'd have Pokemon battles on that using our DS's. Because we like to see them in 3D, because God, it was awesome. We did that with this game, XD and Coliseum as well. Because I had the link cables that actually connected. You just have so much fun with, you know, just connecting your Pokemon to the 3D versions. That's why I was really sad with like Gen 5 didn't get one of those kind of games, and then the Wii U didn't have one either, so you couldn't like have a big screen battle. Because like, I mean, part of it is just connecting with your friends and just watching in like a theater kind of room. Like you're on a big TV, your Pokemon are up there, you're watching them fight, you got your friends around who are watching. It's just a really good feeling. And I was kind of sad that the other games just didn't really have that going for them. It was just Gen 3 and 4. And even with Gen 4, you could only do it with certain Pokemon. Like, because Battle Revolution came out with Diamond and Pearl, it didn't have the code or the models for the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Platinum. So like you couldn't have what is it called? What the weird dimension that Garatina was in, or Sky Shaman. They just were not accessible forms. Yeah, right? Yeah, I really miss being a kid sometimes, like just not worrying about shit. Yeah, dude. That being 11, 12, just all my time spent playing Pokemon. What is Chimecho? I thought Chimecho's a psychic type, isn't it? I'm dumb. What a play, am I right? Let's see. Oh god, they're actually gonna die soon. You gotta remind me, dude. Grovile's got file swipe, so I don't just absolutely murder whatever shadow Pokemon shows up. Like, they've actually given you some pretty good tools. Like, each one of the Pokemon that you get unshadowed that you're like likely to use, they seem to all have like one move that's definitely good for helping you catch the Pokemon. Like how Marshtomp had Yawn, Grovile's got False Cutter. And something I actually found out, I didn't know this, and I had to like, I went and asked my brother after I found it out. I was just looking through some of the moves I had, and I saw I had Thunder Wave. So I went into this, and you can teach Thunder Wave to Grovyle. What? Why can Grovyle learn Thunder Wave? So I went and asked my brother, because he's done way more like looking into move pools, because he tried it. After losing to me for years, he went and actually built a competitive team in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And just building that Hoenn team to fight me. And he utterly demolished me with his stupid perfect EV, IV, like, not Ubers, but OU team. Yeah, isn't that weird that it can just learn that? Master Greaville's supposedly making a personal tour of all Cypher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine, so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you, you suspicious intruder? How long were you there? You might be just a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Yeah, there's some like really weird moves that Pokemon can learn that you're just like, that doesn't seem right. Like Doduo and Dotrio can both learn Fly. It's like, man, they must have Superman legs. Jumping over tall buildings, getting you places. Yeah, there's definitely some weird ones. Let's see, I think Snubbull is actually a fairy type in this, because it's got its Gen 6 and 7 typing. As much as I'd like to use Power Up Punch, I think we're gonna stick with Giga Drain, which I'm really glad that they put up to 10 PP, because I think in Gen 3 it was 5. And they gave it the stat boost raise as well, which was 75, which makes it like an actually viable move. Hey, look at that, Grovile's 26 now. It can learn. Hold up. What, Shadow Claw? Because I think the only swipe move is like Fury Swipe. Alright. So this man can learn Stun Spore and Thunder Wave. I don't think base Grovyle can learn. This must be added in this conversion pack. Honestly, I'd rather save T-Wave for later, but I'll definitely give it Stun Spore, because like that'll make Shadow Pokemon catching so much easier. You know, just Stun Spore it, then False Swipe it to death. That'd be pretty cool. Eevee evolved Bite 2. What do you mean Eve? Are you talking about Eevee? Evolved Bite 2. What the hell? Is this a shiny Murkrow? What? That can't be right. I didn't think they could come shiny. No way. Hold up. Shiny Murkrow. Pokemon XD. Images. There's gotta be one, right? I think that's a shiny Murkrow. Hey buddy, how you doing? I think this game put a shiny Murkrow in front of me. I think is pretty cool. Just gonna throw this guy out here. I'll let him die. How you doing, Shiny? Since you're here, what do you think we should call? I don't know. What should we call the Combusken? I know you're part of that bird family yourself. Oh wait, I know what I'm gonna call the Murkrow though. We'll call it after you, you dumb bitch. Can I just call you to start filling you out? Yeah, this Grovyle is gonna be amazing at catching shadow Pokemon. Okay, or it's gonna do like little to no damage. Is False Swipe really that weak, huh? I thought it was like at least 40. It's a 60 base power. Why is it doing like... What are your stats, my dude? Oh, your special attack is just retardedly high. Let's see what happens. Let's just do Giga Drain. And hopefully we don't, like, kill it. It shouldn't, because it's gonna resist. Shadow Fear, what is that? Is that gonna paralyze? Yep. Oh, that one coming when I saw the eyes. That's the glare animation. So it probably has... What is it? Not Scary Eyes, that's the speed one. Glare, that's what it's called. It's gonna have Glare as that shadow move, most likely. I think what they're doing with them is they're basing it off of... Or they're giving them moves that are based off of their shadow moves, which I think is really cool and smart. But obviously, Fruit Pebbles. You say shiny. I was like, what does Phil want? Just put it up my... How did you hear me say shiny if you weren't even in chat? Or were you just lurking? Like, what'd you do? Have your shiny sense tingling? I like how it just keeps trying to paralyze Magnemite. I think the AI thinks it can, and it doesn't realize it's trying to do it on that type of Pokemon. Let's see. Eevee. I don't. Oh, you know what we can do? Probably cheese this out. Yeah, I bet. Well, I'm glad you showed up, buddy. It's good to see you. I'm surprised you're not, like, passed out. Don't you work? Dude, you know what? I haven't actually had Fruity Pebbles, I think, in like 6 years. Because it's literal death. Oh, did you just get off watch or something? Because I know your watch is like at night. This is like late in the day for you. You got like bills to pay or something? I'm dumb like that. Hey, look at that wish. That's what we call a top tier play right there. Alright, so why don't we... Oh, really? So they like make you sit on watch all night long, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna need you to actually come do stuff now during the day as well. I guess that's probably normal for you too, ain't it? You got like... Taylor's got like those 36-hour long work days. So Yeah. It's like, you're just a tool to us here, aren't you? Well, I really want to see if this Murkrow is a shiny, because I knew Murkrow shiny was pink. So I was like, why has it got a pink like a pink face? I didn't think that was a shadow thing either, because I'm pretty sure... Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Laverina is. She's in charge here. Can be... She looks cute and all. She's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Yeah, I know, right? You can actually finally do something different with your life. I got this dude sitting at the table. It's just like, this has to be shiny, right? It's got Prankster? Oh, that's dirty. Like, I don't have a Pokedex or anything, so I can't, like, check. Yeah, I'm so mad this thing got away yesterday. Yeah, see, this one's got a regular colored beak. That one's got the yellow beak. Aw, dude, it's too bad Gen 4 isn't in here. Yeah, look, this one's got a pink beak. It has to be a shiny, right? I would definitely use this thing if Honchkrow was in the game, because Honchkrow is just a nasty Pokemon. Especially if it got to keep the Prankster move. That priority paralysis is just nuts. Hey, we got the ID card. And what's this guy's life story? Hey, I'm only a researcher here. I don't battle. And I wish your associates would have been like that. 2 Great Balls. You know, I usually don't ever use Great Balls because I like my whole team to be like in Pokeballs. But in this case, I might actually use it since we're trying to catch all the Pokemon we can. Now, how do we get back up to heal? Because I think our team is not looking its best right now. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't know. I know you weren't here yesterday, Shiny, but Moose, I don't know if you were here for the Lorlia, the weird girl. I was just losing it reading her dialogue because they edited it so and changed like how her speech pattern is. She used to be just like an unremarkable kind of uppity girl, but now she just talks in all hashtags. And it's just so cringy to read through. I just keep bursting out into laughter, but I don't think I'm gonna actually get to talk to her here. I think she'll leave before we can battle her. But hey, Shiny, if you're still here, have you ever played this game before? Because I know it's got one of your favorite things in it. I know you got that, that lolly obsession. You got a little lolly sister in here. With the little buns. She's very cute. Yeah, right? 10 out yeah, I know. I thought you'd like that. Oh. I should have walked through that door. I could have gotten back so much faster. Yeah, she's adorable too. She talks in third person. Or like she like states her name before she says anything. And I love doing her voice because it annoys Dominic. And because it's just fun to do. But I think now we have maybe like 2 fights left before the boss of the area, if I remember correctly. So I think we have to go this way, down the elevator, and we unlocked that shortcut. And then there's a... I hate layouts like this. Can I have my mini-map, please? There we go. I think we go this way, or not. My Nigerian pal? What are you talking about? Alright, can we... Alright, there we go. That's what we had to do. Wow. So I just went in that circle for literally nothing. That's quality mind pathing. Oh, no, never mind. We just get to fight the boss here. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us stop this Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane? Yeah, that was wrong. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, you. Are you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Dap? Is it really you? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cypher. I can't very well let that happen. As for you, you snagged my Pokemon from me that time. I'll give you this, you got guts to come here alone, but I'll make sure you never get out. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna have. He probably has a new Shadow one. Mischievous and Jigglypuff. Alright, well we've seen a Jigglypuff already, so I kinda wanna put my money on Jigglypuff being the Shadow Pokemon. Unless he's got a third. Oh, it was the Mischievous. In Colosseum, Mischievous is actually one of the first Pokemon you get to fight and capture for your team. And it was a really good Pokemon because you could just absolutely wall people with it. It had like Perish Song, so if there was like something that was stupid hard to deal with, you could take it on with pretty, or like you could always just take it out with that Perish Song, because they're too stupid to fucking switch out their Pokemon. Also, like some of the harder Pokemon in the game were the Psychic types, and Mischievous just made it super easy to deal with them. With that Shadow Ball, and because it's not a poison type like Gengar, it doesn't have that weakness to them. Which, by the way, was really stupid on Game Freak's part in Gen 1. It's like, Ghost type is there to check the Psychic types, but we'll add that Poison type for no reason, except for the fact that they're gases. So we thought we'd make them poison. And it's like, you didn't really... I think there was only one pure grass type in the game, which I think is the only thing that Poison's really strong against. I could be wrong, but I don't remember anything else that the Poison type Pokemon have any real effect on. Like maybe Bug? No, that can't be. Like now they're good against Fairy types. But, like, their main draw was just that they could poison Pokemon and deal damage that way. It's not like there's any real pure poison Pokemon that were any good. So I don't know why they bothered adding it. Yeah, this guy's got, like, some really obscure and annoying Pokemon. Alright, we could drain you again. You're a Psychic type. Hey, Bird. What do you think we should call the, what is it? Not Honchkrow. Murkrow. I'd call it Mashiny, since I think it's a shiny version. And its name is partially Crow, which makes me laugh thinking about you. No, I'm definitely happy to go ahead and do that. Oh, that's right, we flinched, didn't we? Why? Just because just because it's too perfect? Because I think it popped out right when you showed up too, didn't it? Yeah, because I said I think it's a shiny crow or something like that, and then you were like, "Oh, hello there. I have arrived." Oh, bye, Combuskin. Shadow Screamer. So does that mean I think it has Screech? No, no. Wonder what it has then. I wonder if it actually does the. So like, in it. That okay? It is a shiny. Holy shit! I was gonna say in the other game, Battle Revolution, they have a little shiny mark that appears, and I didn't remember if it did that. So yeah, we actually have a shiny Murkrow. Oh, it's definitely getting named after you, Bird. I just wish it was kind of any other one but Murkrow, but I think it's just funny that you popped up after the shiny one did. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I'm pretty sure that in the base version of the game, the shiny Pokemon couldn't actually appear because the Pokemon, everything about the Pokemon was coded. So I really thought you couldn't even get one. So maybe they actually took that out when they made the ROM. Which I think is actually really cool, because that means out of all the Pokemon we can see, any of them could have showed up as shiny. Cool, and I think that's the last time we actually have to come to the zone, is after we defeat this guy. You're good, punk. I know. Mr. Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You go on about the poor, abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Man, not to get too real here, but he basically sounded like LeBron James the other day. Think about your own selves. Don't think about those Hong Kong dudes. Dap, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We better get out of here right away. My worst fears turned out to be true. About Cypher, they weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. The details can wait. Things could get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. Hey, Crane joined our party. A muscle band. What does that do? Isn't that like a training thing? They boost power physical moves. Oh. Can I give it to Combuskin? Because he'll be our powerhouse in that regard. Yeah, so we need to get this. We need to get this Murkrow not I don't know, taken over. Oh, it's the meme girl. Oh hey you sneaked out. Crane out. Lavrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Look at this Hatsune Miku like ripoff. Oh wait, I see. I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be very busy, oh so very busy. So please be a nice boy and hashtag go away. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Hashtag LMAO. This is where you hashtag work from now on. After all, we need you to keep working on your hashtag studies. You are so the key to our hashtag master plan. Hashtag XG001, the hashtag ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He hashtag screwed up again. I like have to hashtag punish him. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane you should so tell him to study our hashtag XG001. You see, our plan is to make hashtag shadow Pokemon that can never be hashtag purified. Hashtag XG001 is only our first prototype. So when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XG series Pokemon. Wouldn't that be hashtag Amazeballs? But we need the professor's cooperation for our plan. So please be Bay. So please Bay, could you please ask him hashtag nicely to help? Sure. Whoa, Dap. Don't joke around now. Lol. Thank you. So will you hashtag hand over Professor Crane nicely? Sure. Whoa, Dad. Oh. Okay. No. Oh, how nasty. You hashtag hater. You won't hashtag help me with hashtag XG001 either. You'll be hashtag sorry. You'll hashtag get to know hashtag sorry not sorry. This character is so AIDS. Rita sent out Bubbles and Kiss. Oh my god, they actually renamed her Pokemon. I love it. I wonder if this is gonna be like the Mirror Bee of this game. Because I loved Mirror Bee. What are you? You're a fairy type. Fairy steel type now. Oh, they're both fairy types. She's gonna be all fairy Pokemon, isn't she? Alright. That'll make things a little bit more difficult. But it shouldn't be impossible. Get him, baby. So she's got Bubbles, Kiss. God, could you imagine getting kissed by Mawile? With the other mouth? Not that mouth, but the third mouth, you know what I mean? That'd be a very toothy. She's got items on them too. And Play Rough. That's a nasty ability. But just because I think Meryl has huge power. Mr. Tickles? That would have been such a better name for like a Mime Jr., which I bet she'll have. Let's see, why don't we just do another Hyper Voice. Mr. Tickles. Oh, bye. And but she's got 6 Pokemon too, right? So I like that they like toned down some of the like minions to have like fewer Pokemon, I think. But then made the bosses actually stand out with how many they have. And these Play Roughs are hitting. Bay. What? Please be the shiny. Or please be... No! Why is that one not a shadow Pokemon? I want it. Let me have it, please. It's not a shadow Pokemon. No! But I want it! It's a shadow... or it's a shiny... It would be a shiny Gardevoir. I wanted to put Gardevoir on the team. I'm so upset right now. Did they code? They had to have coded it in to be a shiny. It's gotta be, right? Because I don't think they can spawn. I don't think NPC's Pokemon can be shiny. Because they're always coded to be the exact same Pokemon every time. That I'm pretty sure I know for a fact. I think that's why they couldn't be Chinese before. I don't know. Man, I would have loved to have that Pokemon because that would make fighting dragons so much easier because we don't have a way to deal with them currently. It's just a stupid Clefairy and Cuddles with Wigglytuff. I'm so disappointed right now. I really wanted that. I wanted the Curlia. Oh, do they all have berries? Draining Kiss? Wow, you do not see that move very often. Dude, listen to these horns though. It sounds like the Hoenn region. But like, just a little... Damn. Was that Shadow Sing then? These new Shadow moves are just really good. Like, they're kind of nuts how good they are. And it's because they just take like the base versions and make them Shadow, but I think they've increased their accuracy or something. Or made them just multi-hit. Which is just a really nice touch. Alright. If this doesn't hit... Please don't hit... Okay, good. We can deal with Grovyle being asleep, because I'm going to throw a Pokeball with him. This way... I think that Light Screen will stop the Clefairy from taking too much damage. So Hyper Voice shouldn't kill it. But we might just catch it outright right here. Which would also just be nice. Yes! One try. I like that. That's how I'd like all the catches to go. Because we got 125 Shadow Pokemon to catch apparently. And that was kind of why I saved that Moonstone from the Eevee. Just because I didn't want the, what if I really wanted to have a Clefable on my team? Yeah, give me your stupid Clefairy, it's mine now. Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Hashtag Master Greavil was so be cross, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time. But you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see hashtag XG001, I'm sure you so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. Aw man, already getting the ladies at 10 years old. Look, Lorena. But wait. Depp, you've grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's head back to the HQ lab. Oink. An SD card. Here, may I see that? This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. I wonder if that'll be the last little bit that we need for the purification chamber. Probably. Thanks to you, Depp, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely. Thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they're making more Shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate Shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using Shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. Counter Cypher's new Shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Why, hello there. Director, Lily, we did it! The purification chamber is finally complete. Oh, hi. Oh, well, fantastic timing. It's finally finished. Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the purified chamber. Let's. Oh, by the way, Shiny, the little blue-haired girl is the Lolly sister. Where is she? Look at her, she's so small. Take a good look, Depp. This is the purifying chamber. Your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. If your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purify Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purify Chamber works. Certainly. Okay, listen closely. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. The Purification Chamber is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a shadow Pokemon comes in contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 shadow Pokemon at the same time. There's only one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now, I'd like you to check the sets out. Oh my god, my voice. The Purifying Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto the circular plate, a holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the holograms, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. Well, I'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. Oh my god, my throat is so dry. Alright. So, who are we gonna work with first? A Pixie Plate? Yeah, I know. My hydration tool is in my car underneath. Nope, it's in Jacksonville currently. I was wrong. Let's see. Why don't we we'll put Murkrow in the machine. Let's see, and then we'll grab a flying type because I think that gives a bonus. And then we need something that flying is good against. So we'll grab the grass type. There we go. And then we want something that the grass type is good against. I keep doing it wrong. No. There we go. And now we want something that they're good against. That Halo's not, but we don't have anything. What we can do is we can add this Marill. Which will at least give a boost. When we get more Pokemon, this will get a lot easier. Actually, I wonder. Let's change. There we go. And then we'll do that. That's the same tempo. Yeah, we're gonna have to purify some more Pokemon. And we got 4 already. So why don't we actually go purify those ones? And then we can name them and put them in the chamber. How did you find the Purify Chamber? Using this system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also, you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now the issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snag machine. Oh, speaking of Cypher, Lily, have you made any progress with the data ROM brought back from Cypher's lab? Oh yes, I've asked Dex to analyze the context of that SD card. It should be ready soon. Could you go upstairs and ask Dex how it's going? Dex is the man in the room next to the director's office, remember? He was compiling the basic data. Big Brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. Run, Jovi, run! Hahaha, seeing Jovi and her boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on that SD card. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please, Dad, go ask Dex how he's doing in his office upstairs. So, which one's Dex? Is it this dude over here? You went and marched right into the bad guy's midst. I bet that made you even tougher in battle. I say you get that way because you regularly train on the battle sim system that I keep tuned. Yeah, I know it's half bragging, but hey, isn't it also half true? By the way, while studying Shadow Pokemon, we made several interesting discoveries. They relate to conditions we call the Rage Mode of Shadow Pokemon. Would you like to hear about it? How about no? Are you sure? Well, I'm always good for information. Yeah, I know about that already. I can explain it. Meh. Alright, so maybe these offices in here. Is this where we gotta go? Hi, Jovi. Oh, isn't Dex the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Jovi wonders where you went. I don't know, where did he go? You're not Dex. What's that, Dex? Let me think. Oh, he went downstairs earlier. He had this look of concentration on his face. Okay, thanks for the Wild Goose Chase game. Let's see. I don't even know who Dex is supposed to be. He didn't go outside, did he? Are you Dex? So Dex trudged outside the lab with a forlorn expression on his face. Is there something the matter? Are you Dex? I knew it. Their hideout was in the southeast. They were using that abandoned lab on the sly. Were they? That's wickedly clever of them. Alright, where the hell is this dude? Watch him be back in here. Dex trying to analyze that SD card. He's very good at that sort of thing. Then again, I did see him yanking out his hair in handfuls. The encryption on that SD card must be awfully difficult to crack. Oh, don't tell me this run's gonna be cut because of a missing character. I'd be really upset over that. You're not Dex. It boggles my mind that you went and rescued the director all by yourself. I don't think anyone's capable of beating you in a battle anymore in the HQ lab. Alright, do you feel like training again? No. Alright, where the hell is this dude? Do I have to go back and talk to the professor again? Or is it this guy who's it? Oh. We bring you ONBS News. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatian Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appear mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising all over their welfare. Hey, are you Dex? Getting more and more worried about the Pokemon that were on that missing ship. Can you imagine? What if those cute Pokemon were all turned into Shadow Pokemon? What'll we do? Are you Dex? Life's return is disturbing, but I'm glad to see the director's back safe and sound. We all owe you a big thanks, Snap, for your fantastic achievement. But where's the guy I need to talk to? This is ridiculous. He's... I don't suppose he's actually downstairs. And I'm just being really dumb. Because there's like a bunch of signpost dudes. Move. Is it you? You're not Dex. No, I don't want you to explain. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, see Jovi and her boundless. Yeah, we read that already. This is ridiculous. Did he go somewhere else? Or did he just not spawn in the game for some reason? Whatever, I'm gonna go purify the Pokemon. This is frustrating. Trying to find this dude. So, do you guys have any suggestions for names? We got a couple Pokemon we can change. We've got a Bagon. We have, actually, I think a Marill? Let's see. No, an Electrike. We can use. We've got a Meditite. A Vanphy. And that's it. Oh, come on. Oh. Any suggestions, lads? This kind of really feels like a lazy, I don't know, Central American town for the music. Alright, first on the list, why don't we, let's purify Vanphy, the little elephant Pokemon. I'm kind of leaning towards Dumbo, because he looks like a Dumbo. And he's an elephant and it's lazy. You got Play Rough, is it? Vanphy's not a fairy Pokemon. I was gonna just name it Vanphy. No, how, let's go with Dumbo. Because we're wholly original here. Alright. And Bagon. Was it a female Pokemon? I've got a name that might be too long, but I kind of want to do it anyways. Got Scary Face and Fire Fang. Those are two good moves. Yes. Oh, it is a female. Oh, I'm gonna get banned for this. But we're gonna call it Bagon Thought. There we go. Perfect. I like it. Let's see. Electrike. Yeah, I am. I am basically 5. You ever seen in the movie Bolt? That's what this Pokemon's always reminded me of. Is that stupid dog. I think we're just gonna call it that. Because I'm not getting any suggestions. Alright. And then I think lastly we have, who was it? Meditite. And why don't we use a terrible name for it? I'm gonna call it Meta Knight. Because Josh just obliterated me last night with that character and it made me really sad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deny that message. I don't think I can use that. Ah! I almost just typed it because it was in my head. Gotta be careful with those things. I'll do it on accident. Meta Knight. Shoot. Too many. Look at that. I think that fits perfectly. Where is it? G. There we go. Meditite is now a Meta Knight. And now he'll just side B for the rest of his life. Where is it? You can actually probably finish off Magnemites. There we go. And Magnemite's done. Oh, and Magnemite's actually the perfect Pokemon for that Purifying loop. So Murkrow will be done almost. It has Water Pulse? What the fuck? Dude, these moves these Pokemon have is just outrageous. And we'll call this guy TV Killer. For obvious reasons. There we go. Now we can go back and set up those machines and they should work a lot better. I think I know where to put Marill too, because it's a fairy type, so we can use Bagon to set up another purification loop, which will be good. So, purifying chamber. Yeah, you're fairy. So, I'll switch you out. We'll grab Magnemite. Yeah, we can use Electrike later. There we go. There we go, max tempo. So, flying beats grass, beats water ground, beats electric steel, beats flying, beats grass. And why don't we select we'll do Mischievous. We'll grab Luciana. Do I have a Psychic type? Oh, I do. Okay. Then we'll do Meditite. There we go. Battle. Psychic or Ghost beats Fighting. Fighting beats Dark. Dark beats Psychic, but I think based off of effectiveness. So what does Psychic Fighting beat? Normal type, right? I don't think I have many for that. Rock type would be good. But we can just go like this for now. Actually, Yeah, that increases it a lot more. No, that's the better configuration. Electric. Alright, yeah, this is just the best we're gonna be able to get. Should be good. Oh, we need to get our team back now. Grab. Biggie Stomp. And Big On Thought. And Grovyle. And Eevee for good measure. We want to grab the fairy so we can start purifying it while it's in our party. You know what? We might actually have a better chain. Let's see, if I grab Bagon, because it's a dragon type, put it there. Oh, the dragon's only good against dragon, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately, I think we actually have to do Meta-type. I don't know, there might be a better combo later down the line. Alright. So we purified a bunch of Pokemon. We made some progress through the story. What are we doing now then? So we still gotta find this dude who I don't know where he is. And no one's telling me. I don't know if he's like a missing asset right now. What? I'm really annoyed that he's not there. Cause I don't know. All these people are still standing in the same place. And no one's giving me any clues on to where he is. I really don't want to search like every zone in the game. It's supposed to be like he's like in this office right here, right? And he's not anywhere. Oh, isn't Dex the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Joey wonders where he went. But where did he go? He's not downstairs in, like, the character's room, right? This just seems really odd. Yeah, he's not in our room. And he wasn't outside. Do you know where he went? Are your Pokemon doing well? I formed a combo with this baby here. I want to make it battle a lot so that it will evolve quickly. Well, you gotta actually win battles for it to evolve. Just saying. Where did this dude go? I'm gonna have to look it up. Because this is ridiculous. XD. Where is Dex? There we go. I don't want the plot, I just want to know where Dex is. I'm not seeing it. Are you kidding me? Where is Dex? The character. Sure. Because he should just be right where they told us he is. Nope. Man. They are really helpful online, aren't they? Alright. I guess we'll just have to go looking for him. Because he's clearly not here. Unfortunately, we got a lot of places to go check. So why don't we check Dr. Kaminko's lab first. Otherwise, then I think probably the port is the next best place to go. And then the Pokemon or Mount Battle probably be the next good stop. Let's see. Hey guy. Who goes there? Huh? Close inspection, it's you again. Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. The doctor is currently busy. He is developing a secret robo that is strictly a secret to everyone, but Chobin is not busy. Chobin is in fact bored. Ha ha ha. Alright, Chobin. Oh no, mustn't go in there. That's where corporate secrets are kept. Entry is very much prohibited. Chobin's treasure is secretly kept there too, but that is also a corporate secret. Alright, well then. Can I go in here? No. Undeveloped, keep out. Okay. Well, I guess Dex isn't here. So where did he go then? I'm gonna be annoyed if this is the second run in a row completely made void by a stupid glitch. It's honestly really annoying. Who are you? I decided to give up my life on the sea for life on dry land so I can raise this Oddish. One day, I'll make it evolve into a Vileplume, or a Blossom. Would be great too. Whichever one I choose, I'll need a special item for the evolution to happen. Oh, what should I do? My son says he's going to quit being a sailor, and he's adamant about it. Since he got an Oddish a while back, it's consumed his life. From morning to night, it's Oddish this, Oddish that. So, I just don't know where this guy could be. Is he in a scooter store, maybe? No, it's just this dude. What's up? Do you need more parts? Explain what had been happening to Pyre. Is that right? You rescued the HQ Labs director. That's great to hear. That case had me worried. But you're something else. I can't imagine sneaking into Cypher's lab by my lonesome. It just goes to show you can't judge people by how they look. Oh, what's that? Murkrow's in the purification chamber. Now ready for purification. Already? Whoa, that thing sped up like crazy then. The shop's old man, Dr. Kaminko, go back a long ways, or so I hear. It's strange that he would be friends with that eccentric doctor and his weird research. But where's the old man? Nothing up here. A weird house. So, he wasn't at the shop. This is ridiculous. I don't just want to spend 30 minutes running around looking for this stupid fucking character. That would drive me nuts. Hello. I'm keeping watch over the bridges. It wouldn't do to have them go out of commission again. Bridges rotate when you step on the button in the middle of the section. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. Like, is there some kind of cutscene I'm supposed to trigger or something? I don't get it. Did I use my reactivated? No. I think most places in the old game were out here in the desert. A lot of it was done in the desert. Alright, let's check Mount Battle. Man, I thought we'd be at Pyrite Town by now. But I guess it's not even unlocked yet, so... Hey, are you the guy? Get a move that was never learned, or a move once learned or forgotten. If moves are what Pokemon need, I'm the man. All it takes are some Poke Coupons from me, the move relearner, to teach your Pokemon those moves you want, and a whole lot more. Are there any Pokemon that you want to learn a new move or two? Yeah, shouldn't you have Leaf Blade? Swords Dance, Hidden Power, Dragon Dance. Attack and speed, that's good. Leech Seed. Swords Dance is also good. Power Fire. What about Eevee? Baby Doll's Eye, Wish, Baton Pet. So you can just learn every move again. What about Combuskin? Okay, bulk up. Okay. So it's literally just moves that the game gave him, right? Oh no, that's a Shadow Pokemon. Even I can't teach it any new moves. I don't know. Why don't we do the Battle Tower? Or the Battle Mountain. Or at least 10. Get some XP for the Pokemon. And maybe talk about some stuff. What to do? It's finally started. I may have to calm down. I just have to do everything that Vander taught me. So I did the Mount Battle with my original Pokemon Fire Red team. And it took me ages. I think I spent a good afternoon climbing it. Because what you can do in the game is you can actually, with your Game Boy and link cable, you can connect your Game Boy up and use your Fire Red team on that and play the Game Boy use the Game Boy as the controller and play up the mountain. And it's just super slow. I don't think you actually really get anything out of it, because I think you have to do the Mount Battle in-game to get the Ho-Oh reward at the end. At least in Coliseum. Which is the one I did it with. So that's about as I am, but it was like you couldn't heal. I don't think you could heal in it either. So if you didn't bring Pokemon with healing abilities, you were kind of dunzo. So I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do if we can't find the missing guy. I might just end the stream after we get through these first 10 levels, and then I might go look for it on my own off camera, and if I can find him, or even just figure it out through researching it online. Because it wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened, where it's just bugged out completely. Like the first run of this that I was trying to do a couple days ago, I mean, granted, the reason that file got ruined was my fault, because I just wanted to see I wanted to put Mudkip as the starter Pokemon. Granted, that is my fault. But it is still a bug. And there's stuff I'd like to talk about, but I am afraid that if I do, it'd get me banned on here. Which is really unfortunate, because I feel like you should be able to speak your mind in your own live stream without like repercussions from, I don't know, the higher ups, air quotes. I'm really just pulling a blank on anything to talk about. Oh, actually, I did think of something. So I was messing around with the settings in Twitch last night, and it turns out there's like a community chest thing that I can do, where like I can give away like gifts every once in a while because I've got the Amazon Prime, which I thought was pretty cool. I did it on accident when like no one was even in the chat, so nobody got a gift. When I put it out, which, well, it kind of sucked. But they do seem like they come back to me, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you bitch. Pain Split was so good in Coliseum. Like, my team always had the Mischievous on it. just because it was so effective. You could like suicide bomb with Mischievous. Just that Perish Song was always great. You could just take out 2 Pokemon with it. All you had to do was switch out your 2. The Pain Split was always good if your Mischievous got low. Just eat some massive health bonuses from whatever Pokemon they sent out to deal with you. Now I wonder if it's gonna keep resetting our health, because I noticed that the PP on Shadow Ball seemed to be reset. So hopefully that's the case. Cause I'd rather not take burn damage every single round. And I think I only have is a full heal to heal it. But I guess we'll see in a second. I really hope that we're not just gonna keep fighting ghost type Pokemon every round. Okay, yeah, it does seem like it's gonna reset us our health back, which is good because it would be kind of obnoxious if it didn't. Wait, Sableye doesn't have resistance to that, or doesn't have levitate. That's good. Yeah. And it makes it so that we can't actually deal with it. You know, I think I'd like Mount Battle a lot better if it was one shorter, as in like less trainers, but just had more Pokemon, so like every trainer had 6 Pokemon. Like I know the battles would like drag out, but I mean, even if you did like half the trainers, I feel like it would be more fun. At least you could set up on them or something to speed through it. And it makes it a little bit more difficult because you're actually going through multiple enemies. I don't know, I think that's probably something they should have considered. I think they were more... I feel like quantity wasn't the right thing to do here. I think quality probably would have been what they should have strived for with Mount Battle. Because as it sits, it feels kind of like just a massive grind, and I don't think anyone really likes just grind over and over, especially with how long the animations are. Like, I know I give them praise because they're definitely better than anything that's coming out in Sword and Shield, but having to watch the same ones over and over and over again and them just being so long is kind of... it gets annoying. Which, I think, isn't that... wow, you have the Gengar already? You are uplifting, aren't you? The... what is it? Pokemon Masters mobile game, I think, is like that. Where they just give you a bunch of battles, and that's like all it is. It's like, how long can you grind this battle type? It's like, oh, the fuck, your Pokemon is just running around and seeing what you can catch and shit. So I don't know why they would think that the battling is like what people enjoy the most about it. Like, it's fun, but it's fun when you train your Pokemon to get them stronger, to be able to do the things that you want them to do. But like, just grinding them, and then like not getting anything out of it, like, at least when you do Pokemon battles and this, and like, even though this is like really grindy, we're at least getting XP for it, so the Pokemon are getting stronger. But in that game, I don't think there's actual Pokemon leveling. I think everyone's set at a certain level with certain Pokemon. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't think it's for me. Which is too bad, because I saw it and I thought it was going to be a pretty cool game until I found out it was a mobile game. But Nintendo doesn't have the best track record with mobile games. I recently saw my brother playing the Mario Kart mobile game, and I was like, how the hell are you even playing that? because it wasn't like the emulator phone games where like you got the controller layout on the screen. It looks like he was literally just holding down the screen and then like shifting his thumb a little bit. And I was like, how is that enjoyable at all? You're just holding it down. You're not doing anything of any real note. I don't know. I'm definitely not into that kind of thing, that's for sure. Curse, man, I should have taken out Honor. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna do enough. Yeah, look at them. They're not even gonna bother killing us. It's weird that they give the AI these like setup moves, because they're definitely not smart enough to use the setup moves properly. Especially when they only have 2 Pokemon. What are they gonna do? They don't have anyone who can like take advantage of it after these Pokemon are gone. So it's just they're kind of like cannon fodder. Which is again why I think they should have done multiple. They should have just had all 6 Pokemon. Oh, this guy actually has a second Pokemon, or a third Pokemon. So I guess maybe. Oh god, he's got 6. Okay, never mind. Here I was complaining about them not having any like setup or anything, but this dude's got a full team, so you can actually take advantage of it. Because my Pokemon are way stronger than his right now. I think I overtrained them, honestly. Oh. Well, he got me, didn't he? Mean look, like yeah, that's actually a good play. But I don't know if mean look actually works if the Pokemon who used it is dead. So we'll see. Man, yeah, this Eevee's gone. I can't switch it out, which is unfortunate because all these guys are ghost Pokemon, and Eevee's I think is the only one who can actually do some like real damage to them. Why don't we go with Aqua Jet? Can we switch you out? No. Oh, they've got Shadow Tag. Yeah, Eevee's gone. Let's see if you can take out Gengar though, before you go. I probably should have used something else besides Aqua Jet. Yeah, I should have gotten Water Pulse. I think. Oof. There goes the Eevee. Pick a room. I mean, he just made who faster? Grovyle? There we go. Yeah, we'll use Grovyle. Hopefully he doesn't have any more ghastly evolutions. Oh, Marshamp's gonna get taken out from this, isn't he? Alright, we need to Water Jet or Water Pulse Gengar and use Giga Drain on Dusclops. On the bright side, however, Gengar is going to be the slowest one in the room because it should be the fastest. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's got Shadow Tag, so I can hit it with Mud type moves, Ground type moves. It's also a Poison type with Such Bomb, and that just wiped Grovyle's health out. That is kind of ridiculous. That's what I mean by like the difficulty curve in this game is just drastically higher. And I think a lot of it just has to do with the fact that the Pokemon being used actually have higher stats or higher damaging attacks, like Sludge Bomb. It's like a 90 base power move. So of course it's gonna do some work. Man, Buskin really can't do all that much here. Oh, is the Grovyle gone? No. Man, that Shadow Claw, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. These guys are just doing some mad damage. I was complaining about that setup that he couldn't follow up on, and he's definitely followed up on it quite well. Nearly being able to take out my entire team of Pokemon that are just a lot higher level than his. Sableye. So he has a second one. Okay. Must do, because I think we already killed a Sableye. Alright. Hopefully we can take out the bit. Come on. Disappointing. So we're probably gonna end up having to use... Oh! Oh my god, I've never seen that ability come into use. I was gonna say, I've never seen that inner focus actually used properly. But it actually worked there, and then of course we get Shadow Clawed. And it's like, yeah, no, we didn't get to use it. And I was trying not to use Clefairy at all. But it looks like we're gonna be forced. What is Shadow Terrain? What does that do? The auras weakens regular moves. So what? It just... It sounds like it works a lot like the aura things from the Tapus. But it weakens normal moves? Does that mean like normal type moves? Oh no, it means any move that's not a shadow move. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hey, Combustion's actually going to be useful now. Let's take out the Bayonet. And hopefully we can take out the Sableye before Combustion dies. This was actually a pretty challenging battle, I like it. That's what I was talking about. They just need more Pokemon to make the battles hardened. So there goes Combustion. And this one dude with 6 Pokemon that wiped 4 of mine. And mine were all about 5 levels higher than his, so like he did really well with it. I'm kind of impressed, really. Like Shadow Ball hits? But isn't Clefairy just a normal type? A normal fairy type? Maybe they changed it. Maybe any of them that were just a normal type became a just a fairy type flat out. I'll have to check that. I didn't think it was that way. Let's see. Me out of combat, please. Yeah. The fairy. It is. So she is just a flat fairy type. I'm feeling like it's probably about time to evolve Eevee. We got 5 choices. What do you guys think? Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, or Espeon? Oh, look at that. They're pulling out the evolved Pokemon now. So we've moved into fighting types. Eevee's probably not going to live too long then. I'm going to go with Mudshot and Shadow Ball. At least she has 3 Pokemon now, so they've actually increased the number they're using. You know, I always look at these users in the Twitch chat, and I can't tell what they are. Like, they've got like a lot of likes and views, and is it like an app from the stream elements that I use or what, because they're really big. But then like they don't ever show up in like the viewer report at the end. I'm really curious as to what they are. Alright, so where were we? Now let's just do another mud shot on Primeape. And let me take Medicham out with the Aerial Ace. Oof. Or Combusken's just gonna get flat out taken out by a Psycho Cut. I didn't even think about that when bringing him in. Yeah, these guys are definitely getting a lot harder. Which is good, there's definitely been a need for a challenge. Luckily Biggie stopped though. The real MVP here is holding out. Heracross. Oh my god, I really should have saved. That would have been a one-hit KO. Excuse me. Combusken. Get that quad weakness. Hey. Man, that was a critical on it? Heracross is one bulky bitch, isn't he? You got Ice Punch? Is this Medicham just gonna take out my whole team? Because if so, that's just kind of ridiculous. And you have Bullet Seed. Oh my god! And you have Moxie? This level advantage means nothing. These guys at the tower are just monsters. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this stupid Medicham isn't dead yet either. It's gotta go. Hopefully Grovyle can outspeed it. Otherwise, I think it's just gonna get wiped again. Oh my god, it's got Bullet Punch? Why does this Medicham just have everything that's perfect to wipe everyone in our party? That's kind of insane. But at least it's gone now, so hopefully Heracross can't just bulldoze us. I know it's got a +1 to attack right now. But it is lower. We're gonna get taken out again. This is just mental. Alright, let's just do Shadow Spirit. Hopefully it'll be dumb and keep using Bullet Seed, because that's a weak move. Slash, I think, would do way more damage to us. And I think Shadow Spirit actually... Look at that. This thing crits like crazy. This should also heal us too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got it. Unless it just hits an outrageous crit. Alright, so it didn't even bother using Slash to crit us. But I think that would have actually killed Clefairy right here. So I think we're good. Nice. Alright. I think I'm going to end the stream here though. It's clear that continuing this, I'm just gonna keep getting bodied by the Pokemon here. I think we'll end the stream here, and then we'll pick up later tonight. I don't know, around maybe 7 or 8, I think tonight is when I want to get back on. I got some more work to do, so after I have all of that completed, we should be up and running again. Plus, I think the connection's going a bit down right now. I'm guessing the storm's hitting us. So I want to thank everyone for showing up. Thanks to Mops for interacting, as well as Shiny. I'm glad you guys were here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.